Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. As you can see, we are going around the range today, specifically focused on Christmas stuff. They had the most amazing things in store, so let's get straight on into it. So I'm going around the home section first to show you all the duvet covers that you can see here, cushions, throws. They've even got bathroom stuff, some really lovely things in. I really like this tartan print for Christmas. I feel like it's a classic. They had lots of the stag print in if you want something that's a little bit more subtle, and I feel like this section's a little bit more kiddie inspired with the advent calendar duvets. I absolutely loved this cushion for £10.99. I thought he was so cute. I love that deep dark green, just reminds me of the Christmas tree green, but you can see they've got loads of really furry duvet sets to help keep you warm as it's getting colder. Now I loved this draft stopper. How cute is this for Christmas? Of course, they've got loads of throws and blankets in, which are really great just to throw over the settee, just help a festive feel. I love that cushion with the little pom-pom noses on the doggies for £8.99. So they had lots of this green and gold styling too, which I think would make a lovely theme for this year's Christmas. And then they even had Christmas bathroom stuff. If you want to go full out, you can get your soap dispensers, your toothbrush holders, you can even get toilet roll holders that are Christmas themed. I really like these ones because they look like little baubles and they're quite subtle, and that'd be nice actually just to have in the kitchen for your hand wash. Yeah, and as I said, look, even toilet roll holders and toilet cleaners, toilet brush cleaners. And they did have a little bit of autumn in, so lots of different pumpkins and things if you're still looking for autumn decor, or even to stock up for next year if you are watching this a little bit later on. And then we're starting to get into the true Christmas decorations now. So you can see these grey and white Santas. They had loads of different colours of these in. You'll see every aisle that we go down, there's a different colour. I absolutely love the way that they did this tree. There's so many of those Santas on it, and you'd think that would be too much and a bit overwhelming, but I actually think it looked great with all the artificial flowers. This lantern, I mean, how cool is that if you've got kids? I believe that was £130, yeah. And these, of course, for outside. I always think reindeers look so classy outside, but they've even got unicorns too. They've got presents for by the Christmas tree. I like all of these, but my favourite has to be the tartan and wooden ones. I just think they look so classic and wintry. I really like these lanterns for inside too. I feel like if you've got a beautiful hallway, they look amazing in there. And now moving in to some of their baubles, I loved this colour theme. So the pinks, the greys and the silvers just looked beautiful all together. I don't even feel like the camera does them justice, so I did do my best to get some close-ups of some of my favourite baubles. I love that white one with the jaw hanging off, and you can see that stag theme again. They even had some nude baubles in if you are going for a very aesthetic look this year. These ones were beautiful, and they're also brilliantly priced. I mean, you're looking at £1.50 to about £2.50 for all the baubles that were in store, the individual ones. And then a little bit like the Santas, they had so many of these bows in. Again, literally every aisle had these in, so any colour that you want, they have got you covered in the range. I thought these would be so cute for a little girl's room, especially for only £1.29, and they are the sort of stuff that you can just get out year and year and just time again, because I mean, I just feel like it's a classic with the pink and the wood. I feel like pink never really goes out of style. Just look at the details on the baubles. This one's even got little pearls on it between the gold diamonds. I do love a good feathery bauble. I don't know what it is. I think it's because, you know, when it's on the tree, it looks a little bit like snow. And then I did find myself drawn to swans this year. Again, really beautiful for a little girl's room. And they had a really good array of stockings as well. So this is just the first part of the stockings that they have. They've actually got some more further on in the store, but these are more like your new baby ones. So if you do know anybody this year who's had a new baby, sometimes it's nice to just get them a little stocking and put their presents in there. And then moving on into some more of the classic colours. I had to zoom in on the bar just because my daughter loves them, and I have a feeling we'll be picking one of those up this year. I have to say, the range is definitely my go-to place for Christmas, because near me they are just the best place. I mean, B&M does some good stuff, but I do feel like that the range outdoes them. And it's also a great place if you are just starting out. So if you've got a new home, or maybe you're changing your theme, just because everything's so reasonably priced and you can get it all under one roof. So yeah, I'm planning on going back to classic this year with the reds, and if you are doing the same, there's just so much beautiful stuff in. I particularly liked this bauble that's transparent, but you can see the berries in it, that's all beautiful and frosted. And then with every colour scheme, they've also got the ornaments to go with it. Something about a bejeweled bauble that I just love. I just think it looks so glamorous. I'm definitely going to be mixing a few of those within my like champagnes and reds and whites this year. And then if you are doing a kids tree, when I was younger we used to have an adult tree and a kids tree. They have a section for the kids, a little bit brighter, a little bit less aesthetic, but totally worth it to see the smile on their faces. And then we've got almost like, I feel like these colours are very autumnal, and I see a lot of trees in this colour at garden centres, and they always look lovely, and they always have sort of like little robins and like woodland creatures on them, and I just think, I don't know if I could ever make it look that good, but it always looks fab when I see them in garden centres. And then you've got still kind of like your whites and your champagnes as well that kind of mix in with those autumnal tones, although they're a little bit lighter. And again, these are sort of the colours that I'm going to go for with my little bits of red this year. I do like the white baubles, they just look so fresh. Again, some very glam baubles. I mean, £1.29, they're just absolutely brilliant. And then these are all your accessories. I saw Mr. Carrington do like a window style theme, and he had all the fake snow, and it did actually look quite cute. I'm not sure I could pull it off in my house, but he did a really good job of that. And then they have got the very icy blues and the whites and silvers. Also, just want to shout out the ribbons that they had were all amazing, and again for each section they had different styles of ribbons, and I always like to get somebody a main present and put a ribbon on that one. I don't do it for every single present, but yeah, I just feel like it adds a little bit of something special, and they always look so beautiful under the Christmas tree. Glittery Reindeers. I don't know what it is about Glittery Reindeers, but they always get me. So I've got two from last year, and I've already bought one for this year. The swans again. And there's something about these trees that I really liked for £9.99. More reindeers with glitter on. I can't help myself, I'm sorry. I will keep zooming in on those. And then a very traditional section with the reds and the greens. This just reminds me of when I was growing up, particularly with all these pot figures. I just feel like it's proper, I don't know, it feels like a 90s Christmas to me, but I'm sure it doesn't matter what decade you're in, that feels like that Christmas to you. Really like this champagne bauble, something that I definitely have on my tree. I thought these snowmen were really cute as well. I just feel like the detail on them so good. Look at the little pine cones. They're just so cute. I mean, they're so good for £1.69. I think you'll notice I've got a little bit of a thing for transparent baubles where they've got something in them. I just think they look so cool. We've got this big frosted snowman. Again, if you've got a lovely big hallway or in the lounge, that would look amazing. But then if you've got a smaller home like me, you can see they've got loads of different ornaments. I really like the sled at the bottom for £24.99, and of course I do like this velvet reindeer. I could not believe he was only £1.99. With the sled, I thought that'd be quite nice next to a tree with like all your presents piled on. Again, a few more traditional ornaments. And these would look lovely hung on any door in the home if you want to spread Christmas throughout the whole house this year. And then more bows. I feel like these could definitely be put on presents. They're a lot smaller. And then they had these mice in, which again I feel like is very traditional, sort of old school Christmas to have those on the tree. Gorgeous reindeer. He was very cheap as well. I believe he's £7.99. He's got a red label. And then just again lots more traditional. So whatever you want to go for this year, the range really does have you covered. So many cute little ornaments, like this guy, £3.99. Of course, they've got these stop signs for outside your house too. I feel like I'm definitely going to have to get one of those this year, as my daughter is definitely aware that Santa is a thing. I love that grey reindeer. Again, this is a little bit more aesthetic, this section. A lot of woods, whites, greys. see they've even mixed a little bit of light blue in there. So what I really like about the range is if you're not sure on how to style your tree, you can literally go down one aisle, pick anything up, and you'll know it will all go together. Some beautiful artificial flowers in and lots of gorgeous wreaths, both for inside and outside. I really like the Merry Christmas ones, but if you are going for something a little bit more aesthetic, they have got the white colours in. Quite like the Noel one as well with the grey writing. They had loads of Christmas artificial sort of branches and twigs. These look amazing when they're put into trees. These ones in the tree that I showed you earlier, and now they look very subtle, but they looked so effective in the tree. Some gorgeous reindeers, more reindeers, glittery ones. I do like the pine cone look on those, and they also have the frosted Santa in grey as well. And then these are perfect, obviously, if you've got a fireplace, particularly if you've got a traditional one, or for going up a stair banister. Our stair banister is in the living room, so I am thinking of getting one of those this year. Really good prices, some of them were only $12.99. And then you've got your sort of central table settings that you can see here. Again, mixture of red, white, and also you can see the pale pinks at the bottom. Some more of their wreaths, but you could definitely make wreaths yourself if you're very crafty. You can see they've got bits to do that with the red berries and the pine cones. And then I didn't give much time to that door hook, but it had a stag on and it was amazing. I thought it looked so expensive. And then they had these flowers in for the tree. Again, I feel like this makes the tree look really bougie. These were only 99p, which was amazing because I had gone to a garden centre 2 days before this and they were literally selling the same ones at £3. So these were a third of the price, and again they had all the colours in. It doesn't matter what style of tree you are going for. They also had these boxed plants with baubles. Again, would look perfect on a dining room table or on a windowsill. And then again, these are perfect for the stair banister. Like I said, the prices on these were amazing. Some as low as $12.99. I'm thinking of going for the mistletoe ones. I really like the white with the green. I think it looks really fresh. And I could also add my own baubles as well if I change it up each year. They've got these wreaths, you can see grey and pink, and that one is just beautiful. And I feel like this wreath could even be quite autumnal. It didn't have a lot of Christmassy feel about it, but you could get it, use it for Christmas, add some baubles to it, and then get it out for autumn next year, and then again add some baubles to it. And then more sparkly ones if that's your style, if you go for a glam Christmas this year. And then crackers, because you cannot have a Christmas dinner without crackers, and everybody's sitting wearing their hats. They had lots of really nice ones, so you can see they're about the £12 mark for the bigger ones. If you don't want to go full out on crackers, they do have the smaller ones at £4.99. You can see they've got the bigger value packs at like £10. yeah, I just do feel like crackers make Christmas, and then you always have some left over, don't you, for like New Year's, and reuse them again. And then they've got so many beautiful Christmas Eve boxes if you do those for your kids. Again, all different styles, some classic ones, some newer ones, depending on what your theme is. I think I'm going to have to come and get one for my daughter. In fact, I think I'm going to have to bring her because I feel like she would absolutely love looking at all the Christmas stuff. So they've got Tinsel. I know it's a little bit old-fashioned, but some people still use it, and I know my daughter, she just loves Tinsel. She's just at that age, she's only 2. And then again, they've just got loads more ornaments. I feel like some of these were probably repeated from the Christmas decor. In mine, they've got a section of almost baubles, and then Christmas ornaments and Christmas sacks and stockings where a couple of things are repeated, but you can see there's definitely some new stuff as well, like these snowmen. And absolutely love these reindeers with the tartan saddles on. Again, I feel like they just look great next to a Christmas tree in a living room. And then they had all the Christmas wrapping paper that you could wish for. Lots of traditional, lots of new, silvers, golds, reds, pinks. And they also had some branded ones. I did notice there was pepper wrapping paper, if any of you have tots like me. I really like the classic Merry Christmas bag here. I feel like it'd be great if you've got loads of little presents, especially if you've got beauty bits that you're giving to a friend. I feel like they look great in there. And then if you've got kids, they can even make their own Christmas stocking. It's just something great to do. So I believe they're off for about a week before Christmas this year, and you can see they've got all the different Santa sacks as well. And these will last you years. Me and my hubby got 2 from B&M where we go sort of round the houses with all the presents in, and yeah, they're just great for carrying presents, and it looks a bit nicer than carrying them in a carry bag on Christmas Day when you're visiting everybody. And then, like I said, they've got again all the different styles of stockings. I do like the glittery ones. Again, if you're having a glam Christmas, they'd look really nice. Lots of traditional ones too. Thought this one needed a shout out. You know I love grey, and I just thought it was so cute with the Santa and the snowman on, and that stocking pretty much matches on the right hand side. Some more Christmas, well, kids stockings I'd say, and then some more aesthetic ones with the glittery reindeer, which I did very much like and would suit my aesthetics. My house is completely grey. You can see they also had the matching sack to that stocking. So these are some more ornaments and advent calendars. These are of course a little bit pricey, but then of course you can reuse them year after year, particularly if you only like certain chocolates. These are good. I do like a traditional Cadbury's advent calendar though, me. But these particular ones I thought were beautiful at $19.99. And then just wanted to show you their range of Christmas trees in. So of course they've got lots of different styles. This was one of my favourites with the frosting and the red berries. This one's a little bit cheaper at $89.99. Not bad for a 6'5" tree. This one again really nice. The only thing I'd say about this one is the ends of the branches were quite large, so you might struggle to get baubles on there. But they also had this one for $169.99, which I just think looked absolutely gorgeous. And if you are looking for trees, remember you are going to bring it out year after year. You're probably going to have it for like at least 10 years, so not a bad thing to spend money on this Christmas. And then they had all different tree skirts as well that you can see here, and I've never seen these before. The bases for the tree, I thought this was a really good idea and so much nicer than the ones that you actually get with the tree. And then moving into some Christmas crafts, I do like a little bit of scrapbooking. You know what I'm like. If I've got time, I like to just sit down at the end of Christmas and just pick the best photos and just put them into my scrapbook. And then the rest I do put in photo albums. I just like things that are printed out. Just wanted to show you this ribbon because that was some of my favourite, really traditional. They had Christmas colouring books, which is a really good idea actually as a Christmas present, because I don't know about you guys, and even my hubby actually likes to do something at Christmas, whether that's somebody got him a little crafted car model that he really enjoyed last year. So I do think even for men and women that crafting Christmas stuff can work, but of course kids absolutely love it as well. There's lots of different sewing kits that you can see, lots of lovely scrapbooking paper, and of course at the range everything is so reasonably priced, so it's worth stocking up. And I have to say, last year I left it far too late to come to the range to have a look at Christmas stuff, and the shelves were bare. So this year I'm definitely going to pop in again. I don't know why I can't film and shop, it just doesn't work with me. I can't take everything in, but then as I'm looking back at the filming, I'm like, I definitely need to go back in. So yeah, I'm definitely going to go in, pick up some baubles and some crafting stuff. Again, loads more ribbon. And then a few more Christmas trees, and then this is just moving into their normal ornaments that they had, but they did have some different things on the aisles, so you can see the candles, again lovely for the dining room table. I love all the Hessian stuff. I think that would be the theme if I was hosting Christmas this year. They did have a few gifts in my store, so you can see these at $9.99, which is really good because you do get a lot for your money with those. A few more, this time in the silvers and greys. If you don't want to go all out there, they had these sort of topiary style plants in. I did think they would look nice. again on a dining room table setting. I love those for in a window as well. I am joining by Hessian. They had some really good Christmas gifts. I did think the Bayliss and Harding was really cheap in there. You can see there's some for $3.99, some for $12.99. Such beautiful packaging with the deep navy and the gold. Looks so expensive. Some more beautiful ornaments, again really reasonable, $3.99, and of course glittery candles. And then I just wanted to show you these as well, which I thought was a really good price for $12.99 because you do get again a lot in there. So they do have gifts for every budget in the range. So as you're looking through the Christmas decor, it might be a good idea just to have a look in the Christmas gifts if you are struggling to get for people. And then they did have lots of silvers, as you can see, and some more red ornaments in too. And they also had lots of Christmas pictures. Now I'm not the best with picking wall art. I actually really struggle. I tend to buy it and then I put it in my house and then it just doesn't go. But if you are good at picking wall art, they also had lots of Christmas ones if you did want to switch it out. See, they've got those really cute penguins there. Deck the halls again, might be nice in a hallway. Christmas rules, maybe good for the living room if you've got kids. Oh, I love that Noel as well. I feel like that would look really nice on a sideboard, just leant up against it with some really pretty Christmas ornaments out. And then this one, if you've got a large wall space, how amazing is that tree? And then a mummy, or is it a daddy stag, to be fair? It's probably a dad, isn't it, with a baby? But you know what I'm like for those sorts of things. I think it's because now my mum, I'm just so soft towards those. And then my range had almost like a little grotto section with all the lights, and this is definitely why I want to bring my daughter because I think she'll absolutely love it. So a little sneak peek, this is the outside, and then they had this huge Santa Claus, which would be amazing. I feel like kids just find that stuff completely magical. And then on the inside they had all these, they're not toys, but they kind of look like toys, don't they? And again, very magical for kids. And then they had all the Christmas lights that you could wish for. So both inside and outside ones. They had modern ones, they had traditional ones. I did like the little penguin. There's just something about him. I think it's because he had a bobble hat on. I feel like these trees are quite modern as well. Again, would look lovely by your front door. And then this, so I don't know if it was made of glass or plastic, but it reminded me of the Disney castle. Then lots of these beautiful houses. Again, those will look lovely by a fireplace or next to your Christmas tree. And real bad prices because they were quite big and they were $16.99. And they had it in the more traditional colour as well if white doesn't fit into your theme. They had the lanterns but in a tartan colour as well. That was it for this video. I really do hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you did, and I shall see you in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.